Hey everybody,
Hi everyone,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
it's El Glam on the Love Boat.
Watch out now. We're coming to you live from the middle of the Caribbean Sea. We're cruising through the Bahamas right now. And welcome to our pros and cons of the Enchanted Princess.
We wish each and every one of you could be here with us, but we were so blessed to ride this ship. She is gorgeous, she is beautiful, but you know we had to bring the pros and cons. Mr. Traveler has his opinion, I have mine, so let's get started.
Yeah, we kind of combined ours a little bit this time because guess what? For the most part, we agreed almost completely on our pros and cons.
We did.
So we're going to kind of run through it. This was our very first Princess cruise, so we wanted to know how we felt about it. So what we're going to do, we're going to run through our pros, and then we'll talk about the cons at the end of the video. So let's dive right into the pros.
But before we do, make sure you give us a subscribe if you're new to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you love videos like this. We invented pros and cons. We know you guys love it. So give us a thumbs up.
You hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we go live or upload videos like this.
Or give us a call, 877-697-4470. Or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com so you can go on the Love Boat.
Book right online yourself. Anyway. Good. Let's jump right into it. So let's talk about some of the pros, and we'll go through and talk a little bit about it. So right off the bat, I'm not necessarily putting these in any kind of order. These are just all pros. I think one of the best pros for me, though, was that all the pools on board the Enchanted Princess were deep.
I'm telling you, this is a trend that's starting with all the cruise lines, and I'm surprised I see it on Princess. I saw it on MSC. Now I'm seeing it on Princess. I love a deep pool.
Yeah, so the pools are really nice. They're like 5 foot deep on one end and a little bit over 6 feet deep on the other end. They were all like that. So I really enjoyed the pools. Was able to go in there, get cooled off really good, did some laps in there, did some back splashes. That's for the 3 main pools. There's an adult pool and then 2 main pools on the deck. There's also a pool at the aft end of the ship as well, off of deck 16. That's a smaller pool, but it's like a infinity pool that overlooks the back of the ship. So it's maybe about 4 feet deep, but it's still a nice little pool too.
I really love the layout and how they have everything separated and together. And we're going to talk about the adults pools, but I don't think it was a need for adults area. Yeah. We'll get into that.
All right, so next up on our pros is we really both love the decor throughout this ship.
Oh my gosh, I love a glam, blinged out, understated ship. And the atrium, as you can see right here, it is just amazing. It's not over the top like MSC or any of the fancy cruises. It's very understated. It feels just like a princess.
All right, so next up on the pro is the food.
Oh my God. I know I gained about 10 pounds, everybody. The food was incredible. This was one of my top favorite food ships. And that's saying a lot because we've been on about 70 cruises.
So on board this ship, it does have a few specialty restaurants. We tried the steakhouse.
We did.
We also tried O'Malley's Irish Pub, which was also, it's not necessarily considered a specialty restaurant, but it's like an add-on, almost like Playmakers on Royal Caribbean.
Or O'Shea's on Norwegian.
Yeah, but O'Shea's you don't have to pay for.
That's right. You had to pay for this one.
Yeah, so, and then, of course, we did buffet dining.
Mm-hmm.
We did some little dining around the pool. We did the main dining, of course. I don't know how you felt. I'll let you tell me what you felt, but overall, I gave the food an 8 out of 10. I think the food was really good.
So we really enjoyed the food.
Yeah.
If you compare the MDR to the buffet, I would say it was about a tie.
Yeah, the main dining room was pretty good food. I would give a little bit of an edge to the buffet. The buffet was really good, and it was like tons of different varieties of food for you to try.
Every day was something different. It never was the same food. I don't know how they pulled it off on this ship. This is starting to become the Love Boat for a reason.
All right, so moving on. Of course, you've already watched the room tour for this ship. So one of the pros for us definitely was the stateroom layout. It was so unique, different from the other cruise lines we've had, I so enjoyed the stateroom layout. As soon as you come in, you had basically like a walk-in closet right there and the bathroom. So it created like a separate environment for getting dressed and using the restroom, taking a shower, than you have from your living area. It creates a separate space there. And I thought that was really great. I mean, even though we've been married forever, you still want your privacy or whatever, right? And I think this layout not only provided a lot of room for our stuff, which is great, but it also provided some privacy.
It was a lot of storage. I really loved that the vanity was next to the door. We normally have the bed next to the door, but the vanity was there. So when I was doing my makeup, I was looking at the ocean the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just absolutely beautiful. I love the layout of this room. Very unique. I could see why this ship go further. I see why they go to Alaska, why they go to the Mediterranean, because you literally be very, very comfortable in the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And the layout is amazing. I just love the room, and the bed was really comfortable.
Bonus pro for the room is that it had USB ports on both sides of the bed.
Both sides. Shout out to Prince.
All right, moving on to our next pro, the service.
I need to give them a standing ovation on service. This is by far the best service I've ever had on any cruise ship out of 70 cruises. That is saying a lot. The ship will make you fall in love with it just on the service alone.
Yeah, I mean, right from the beginning, from our embarkation, the people were so friendly and welcoming. As soon as we got on the ship, people pointing you in the right direction. Our waiters, no matter what restaurant we went to, our room attendant, just the staff in general, the different venues, A+.
Shout out to the crew that's on the Enchanted Princess line. You rock. You made us feel welcome. We adore you, and you earn every single copper you make on this ship because you guys go over and beyond. I sat down. I didn't even have to ask for lemonade. It was brought to me. I didn't have to ask for anything. They came over, and I never had a waiter or waitress come over while I was at the buffet and ask me if I wanted something to drink. I never had that happen before. Shout out to Princess.
Yeah, so let's lead that right into the next pro, which is going to be the technology.
Yeah.
The technology on here is just amazing. So, like Miss Traveler was saying, we have the medallions that we wear, that we use for our room key. We use them for our room charges. So you have the medallion in place of a room key card at the other cruise lines. What's different about it is they're able to track you. I don't know how you feel about that, but back in the day, I probably would have been a little more upset about that than I am now. I got to admit, I enjoy the convenience. So some of the things with that are this. When we leave the stateroom to go out for a while, our stateroom attendant knows that we're gone, and he can sneak in here and clean up.
Yeah, he's like the fairy dust person. He comes in, cleans, and he's going within 10 minutes. I don't know how he do it, but he did it.
Yeah. And then, like Ms. Traveler was saying, we're sitting down at the buffet. So these are waiters that don't even know us. They'll walk over because they've seen at like the main dining room that we've ordered lemonades, and I've had a Coke. They'd come over. We don't
drink alcohol.
They'd come over and just already have lemonade. Would you like a lemonade, Miss Cos? Would you like a Coke?
Top-notch service. I think other cruise lines should take notes of Princess, how they serve the passengers that ride it. And I really, really enjoyed the staff. I think they go over and beyond. They need accolades for the work they do on this ship. I've never been treated like this, and that's saying a lot out of 70 cruises. This is by far the most luxurious cruise we've been on.
Yeah. And when you open up your app on the app, it shows you exactly where you're at because the medallion knows where you are. So I mean, it's just
you can even order food from wherever you are on the ship, and they'll bring it to you.
Yes, I mean the technology is just
it's amazing.
Awesome.
It's really good.
Okay, next up on the list is the variety of entertainment.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the shows. I enjoyed all the things that was going on. But I must say, to be honest, I was here to get some rest, so I didn't see many shows. But the ones I saw, I really did like.
Yeah, so I mean, they have a variety of shows, right? They have some production shows that they have in place. We saw a magician show.
That was good.
We did have a couple of different comedians that are on there.
The comedy show was hilarious.
They have jazz bands, they have steel drum bands, they have all kinds of different bands and varieties of entertainment. They have activities that go on throughout the day to keep you busy.
They have bingo. They have trivia.
Yeah,
They have a lot.
they have like the deal or no deal on here. So tons and tons of activities, different things to do. Live bands down in the atrium.
Love and marriage match game.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, if you're bored on this one, you're just, yeah, we'll talk more about it at the end.
Yeah.
But the variety of entertainment was really great.
I really like that some of our subscribers that stopped us on the ship. Shout out to our subscribers that stopped us. I was surprised that a lot of people noticed who we were. They said that they have a lot of casino tournaments on here as well. So if you use the casino, make sure you get your benefits on here.
All right, so next up on the list that we enjoyed was the crowd. We really enjoyed the passengers that were on board for the most part.
Standing ovation. Telling you again, the vibe was the crowd, and the crowd was very upscale yet down to earth.
Yeah.
Everybody was friendly. It was. I would say it was no kids really. We saw about 5 kids on here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a scattering of families on here.
Yeah.
If I had to put a number on it,
put a number on it.
I was, well, on overall on the ship, I would say the age category in here is probably like 40 and up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like a Holland America where you have a very mature crowd on there.
Yep. There was a lot of 30s to 50s people around our age on here too. Yes. I would say about 30% of us is on here.
Yeah, and then also a mixture of cultures.
Mm-hmm. Very diverse.
So yeah, it's a diverse crowd on here.
I really enjoyed this ship. I'm trying to find another one. Next one.
All right, and the next pro that we have on here, and this was like really surprising and cool to me, is they had a ton of free movie and TV options on your television. I'm
telling you, Disney is the only one that got them beat. That's it, because free movies is everywhere on the ship. You're not bored at all.
Look here, I think they're on par with the Disney.
Do you think so?
I mean, because we saw some really great movies on here. Listen, we came to really get some rest on this one. Mm-hmm. So part of that, like on the sea days, we just want to chill, watch a movie. Listen to the ocean, have the door open and listen to the ocean.
Yeah, we hear the rest.
Tons and tons of free movies on here, very popular movies.
So many, I can't even watch them all. I'm trying.
And all the movies that they would put out on the dine-in, or the what do they call that outside? The dive-in movies out on the pool deck. They show those inside here, and they're on demand. You can watch them whenever you want to watch them.
I love how when you go on deck at the pool at night to watch the dive-in movies, they give you a flannel blanket, they give you popcorn, and the ice cream is open all day long. And I really love that. And then you have pizza all day long too.
And then part of the free movies and TV options is they actually have every single episode of The Love Boat on there for you to watch.
This is really The Love Boat.
So if you want to relive your childhood or something like that,
you can watch it.
I turned it on, and it just kind of took me way, way back.
Yes.
When I used to watch my mother and my grandmother watch that show back in the day.
Shout out to the 70s and 80s kids.
That's right.
That's us.
All right, so I think we've wrapped up a lot of the pros here that we have for the ship. We're going to touch on a few of the cons. Listen, there are very few on here. Mm-hmm. So let's dig right into it. A couple of things we didn't like was some of the really, they're all about the charges, the little extra charges on here. So what are they? The service to use your delivery anywhere on the stateroom, if you want to have some food ordered, is $14.99 per person, and that's for the whole cruise. Yep. But you can then have food delivered wherever you want to. So there's a charge for that. If you get the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier packages, that is included and will not be an additional charge. But if you don't have those packages, you have to pay for that service. Now, we didn't have the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier.
No, and we just wanted to see how it was for everybody to cruise this long.
Yeah, and we didn't use the service at all, but we got a taste of it right when they delivered the drinks to our table and knew exactly who we were and what we liked.
I was really shocked about that.
The other part was the extra charge for the sanctuary area up in the front. So think of the solarium on Royal Caribbean on the Oasis class ships. Right?
Same thing.
Same kind of area. Mm-hmm. They charge for it here.
I didn't like that either.
Yeah.
Well, they do some nickel and dime in there for the charges. And the first day that we boarded, they really pushed the drink package. I didn't really like that as well. But after that, they left you alone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, yeah, they pushed it
So that was a pro and a con.
for a few hours, and then
That was
and they
it.
were done with it.
I
So
didn't see them anymore. I saw them a couple hours. That was it. So when you first get on board, don't be shocked when they offer the drink package because they will, and then they'll go away.
and then finally, the last one was on formal night when they did serve lobster with our dinner at the main dining room.
We had surf and turf.
However, there was a note on the menu that said, if you'd like an additional steak or lobster, it's an additional $10.
Yes, so it'll be $10 extra a plate if you order anything extra at the MDR.
So that was really our only cons right there, guys.
Yeah,
It's
that
just the
was
little
it.
extra charges for things.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got to tell you here, and this is our honest opinion. You know, I'm a Royal Caribbean guy. We're almost Diamond Plus on Royal Caribbean. We're whatever gazillion cruises on Carnival, MSC,
Take it for
Norwegian.
some veterans who have some high statuses. We're gonna give you the facts.
We were so pleasantly surprised with our experience here on Princess.
I was blown away.
We just happened to have a couple of clients that were also on this cruise with us.
Shout out to
you know
my
who you are.
anonymous number one.
Um,
Thank you so much for your company all week.
You know, and I think we kept saying that to them over and over again because we had dinner with them a couple of times.
We had dinners with them twice. We enjoyed their company.
And we just kept saying,
they want to stay anonymous.
I'm just blown away with how great it is. Let's be honest. When we booked this, we thought we were going to be bored.
I thought it would be like Holland America.
Yeah.
Just to be honest, I thought it would be a Holland America crowd. I thought it would be a very, very mature crowd. And I don't know. I thought I'd see more families with kids running around because I'm used to seeing that on Royal Caribbean. Total opposite. Yeah. I was literally blown away by this ship, and you will see more of this ship.
I got into a hot tub that didn't have any kids in it.
Nobody.
And the hot tub didn't look like milk.
Nope. It was very clean. And, you know, it feels like you selling by yourself. If you have a loved one or you on an anniversary and you celebrating some things with whoever you in love with, whoever that be, God bless you, come on this cruise here.
And here's the thing.
You want to. But this, just to let you know, this is not a party ship.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, disclaimer.
Well, and I want to say this real before I forget, the families that are on here, they were very well behaved.
Well behaved. We had to look for kids, okay?
I mean, they are on here, and there are families on here, and they appear to be having a good time. There's kids clubs here, and things like that. But very well behaved. We had a great time. As Ms. Trevor was saying, this is not like a party cruise in the sense that if you're looking for a
celebration,
hard hitting DJ and
it's not like
party till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you're not going to find that here.
This is more upscale, more luxury, more elegant, more laid back. This ship goes to Alaska, the Mediterranean. It goes really far. So people that take this ship is usually retired or laid back. They're not really partiers. So we don't warn you, if you with the Carnival crowd that parties 24/7, this is not your ship.
Yeah.
You know, this is not the one. If you relaxing with your family, want to spend some quality time with your family and just be a family all week, this is the ship you want to be on.
And they did have some really good fun parties.
They had
like a
parties.
70s party, 80s party with the live band and stuff like that. So I mean, it was some really good time, really good times to have on here. It's not like it's crickets, okay? So
our clients who we cruise with this week that we love, our number one anonymous crowd, they very laid back. They introduced us to Princess, and we glad we took them up on the offer of trying to venture out on different cruise lines. That's what we do. We hope you enjoy what we bring you. We just being honest. What you see is what you get. 2 kids from Detroit who decided to make this our business, and now we own a franchise, and we just love what we do.
And I'm telling you this, we cannot wait. We're sitting here plotting, trying to figure out, because we have a lot of cruises already planned.
We switching some things
So
around.
we're sitting here trying to figure out how we can reroute some things because we really cannot
We want to
wait
come back.
to get on another
Yeah, we want to
Princess
come
cruise.
back. It's that nice on this one. I'm telling you, if you're a veteran cruiser, and you know, I'm not sure if this is good for first time cruisers. Well, yeah, it will be, but
Yeah.
it's not unlike any other cruise you will ever go on again.
Yeah.
But if this is a first time cruise for you, this is perfect. Or if you just want to get away with your loved one, this was perfect. I have to do this cruise line again.
All right, you heard it here. First Princess cruise under our belt, and we absolutely loved it.
Sure do.
All right, everybody. Life's short.
Have fun.
Go out and see the world.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
The love boat.